Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. We had Wi-Fi router problems. Okay, what point did I cut out at?
Me and Leohorn were booking it.
Yeah.
Okay, but in my side, hi, Vinny. In my descriptions, where did we get to? Because I
So
don't.
we had just passed the chickens of football, and you'd started trying to describe stuff.
Okay, you guys can dash 3 plus your con mod times.
Okay.
Yep.
Does anyone have your number?
I give.
So we are going to roll initiative to keep track.
3 plus con mod.
So I can do it 4 times.
All right.
I can do it 4 times too.
Yep. All right. Roll your initiative though. So
Gladly, once the page loads.
God damn, what's with all the natural ones? I got a 4.
Alright, well, I ended up with a 22. Forge for Foundry isn't working for me right now.
alrighty. You have to reset it because it crashed. You just have to close it and open it again.
Yep. Marks. 1250. Alright. Oh yeah. That's a 22 in mine, sir.
Um. Okay, so update 4.
Yeah, no, yeah, I'm still not able to reach it. It's saying it took too long to respond.
Did you close it and click on link again?
Yes.
I don't know.
Is the IP address is 173.80.65.
Yeah.
Actually, an 88 after the 65.
I was looking at the numbers that we can just add into it, my dude.
It shows it's connected. The connection appears to be open.
Connection back out.
Anyway, Leohorn, you were first.
Alright, well, we're back in the main city, right?
Outside of it.
Side of it? Alright. How close behind me is the dog?
He was 15 feet away from you, and you use your actions to dash. So he is 95 feet.
Perfect. Are there currently people out and about at this hour?
Nope.
That we can clearly see?
Nope.
Okay. Ah, perfect. It's finally fucking working.
Yeah, we have people starting to flood in. Alright.
Alright. Well. I am going to cast, at will, Disguise Person.
Mm-hmm.
Disguise Self. And make myself look like somebody else.
Alright. You got a description for us?
How common are Warforged?
Not.
Okay. How common are lizard folk in this area?
You did see a lizard folk as you came in. In fact, she drove the cart.
Yeah,
They're
okay.
not undercommon. You've seen a handful.
All right. I'm gonna look like a particularly well, I wasn't hiding the lizard folk.
It's around your height.
All right. I'm gonna
Because
make this appear a foot taller and appear like a lizard person.
Alright. You look like a tall lizard person.
Me, a tall lizard person. If you're moving.
What color?
I just look like a tall. I'm gonna say a nice earthy brown.
Like earthy brown, lizard folk, extra tall.
Extra tall.
Give me descriptions. I'm not
Oh,
using
brown
this.
lizard. Okay.
I'm not writing this down for later.
Yeah. A taller brown lizard folk person who seems almost desert worn, as if they spent a significant time in the desert. However, the sand scarring seems to have faded for a while, showing that the person may not have been there in a while.
Mm-hmm.
Their skin obviously tanned, but currently doing better than it may have once been. Lean, and in the moment is currently wearing what appears to be lighter leather armor with a long sword at their side, out for a morning jog.
Mm-hmm. You can. Is any of that concentration? Fighting. I'm just asking if is speak with animals concentration?
Speak with animals is not concentration.
Oh, okay, then never mind.
And neither is disguise self or Longstrider.
Yeah.
Something new every day.
Just want to make sure. All right. So you proceed to do that. So you still hear, whee, and she's flapping her wings like she's flying in your arms.
Adorable. She's in Belle's arms, by the way.
Yeah, he passed
Oh.
her over.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Before you ran ahead.
Before I ran ahead. Yep.
Okay. We do have next is the dog.
Oh, suck.
The dog is going to run up to Belle.
Fuck.
You on the butt.
She is going to try and bite you.
I technically didn't do it. Can we just say for shits and giggles that I applied mage armor for this?
Would you have done that beforehand?
I
Is it-
probably would have.
Okay, then. A 10 does not hit, though.
Nice to have anyway.
Bill, you are up. As this giant mastiff comes running behind you, snarling and snapping, goes, and you manage to duck just out of the way as it flies past you.
I'm going to ult
Okay.
in the same direction that Leo Horn was. I'm going to use everything I have to move 90 feet.
Okay. He's going to make an attack opportunity against you
Okay.
because you did not disengage.
Fair.
No, that's a 6 to hit.
Go.
You gone.
No.
The guy with a... oh, yes?
Leo Horn.
Yo.
As you hear the dog jaws bite down, and as you're transforming, you just see Belle zoom past you. Get like the cartoon-based effect.
And as you're zipping by, just the elf turned into the lizard person.
It's like as you go by, so you get like the speed blurs and stuff. This guy. Click. They're rolling horribly. I hope you know that. Leord, you feel this bolt right past your head. Hey, get back here! That's my chicken! Go get him, Bruno. Sick him. No. Alright, Leehorn.
Alright, well. Boop. Go out a little bit. Let's see, 40 feet to 80 feet. Be here. As Bell's finished taking off, he sees the lizard person just fucking all legs. Fucking knees to eyebrows. Just 1, 2, 1, 2. Get into the calisthenics for the day. 1, 2. Don't
Super high
1,
steps.
2.
Alright. So that's your second dash. Okay.
That's with my action dash.
Yeah.
Yep. Should I do anything bonus action? Nope. I do wish that Barkin, not Barkin's version. I do wish that Vicious Mockery were bonus action.
Bill, you hear this dog absolutely snarling and barking and chasing after you. Leord, you hear the, hey, get back here. I'm gonna bite you. I'm gonna bite you in the butt. Barking and snarling. Bell.
I'm going to look back at the dog, and he is within 30 feet, right?
It's kind of, scale's not right here, but you know.
Okay.
I mean, because, like, you gotta look, this is a whole house right here.
Yeah. Can I use mold earth?
Oh, wait, yeah, it's not gonna hit him. He's... You can also assume he's just gonna run around it.
Oh, no. I'm gonna use mold earth directly under him to create difficult terrain.
He's not that close.
Never mind. I thought he might have been close enough.
Yeah. Oh, how far you run? You ran 90, you ran 80. Yeah, he'd be like 10 feet away from you.
Well, then he is close enough.
Yeah. I'm about thinking grids on squares versus what's actually there.
Yeah. So he is close enough. I'm gonna do that for my action. I'm gonna difficult terrain directly under him.
Okay. Basic cultist.
And if I believe I remember it correctly, I don't have to do anything for that. It just happens.
Yeah, it just happens.
And I am going to run 30 feet in my movement, bonus action dash, and use one of the 4 dashes that you gave me.
Okay, so that's 2 then.
Is it?
You did it last turn. You did it last turn, my man. You moved 9. You moved 90 last time. Yeah, your dash.
you moving 90 or you moving 60?
I guess I'll move 60, but I'm confused because I can use all three of my actions to move.
You have one action, sir. You have an action, a movement, and a bonus action. You have a total of four dashes. You used 2 of them last turn. So you can move 90 and use the last 2 of your free dashes.
I'll just move 60 then, since I put difficult terrain directly under him.
Alright. The farmer comes up behind you. One more. He cannot see you. You are just outside of his torch. But he is a hollering. For the points of this, no, he's gonna keep going. Leon!
Alright, can the dog see me?
Yeah.
Alright. And let's see. Would the guy have seen me change shape?
No, the human did not.
Okay. So he would have been expecting something humanoid, not lizard.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of running to a stop. I'm going to step over to the side here. And I'm going to hold actions forward burst in case the dog decides to try to gnaw my leg.
Alright.
And let's see, does that have a range on it? I can see within 60 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Hey! I can see Leah. See ya.
Yep, because you have 60 foot of dark vision.
Elderoth, you're on the right edge of my vision. And all you hear is a whisper in your ear. Run, Forrest. Run. As you now have a bardic inspiration back.
Hey.
Well, what you prepared for happened.
Alright, the doggy needs to make himself a dexterity saving throw. Does he beat the 14?
Oh, that's not how you roll. Yeah, 19.
Alright, he does not take
wait, it's a 19 plus somebody, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that beats the 14. He does not take damage.
As he's going to lunge and bite you. As he could see you and smell you the whole time. And he rolls a 9.
9 don't work.
No, but he's on your ass. Bill,
Yes.
you have the chicken.
Yep.
What do you do?
I'll keep running.
Alright.
How many feet is he running?
You have 30 movement.
Yeah.
Every dash now until you take a short rest starts at a DC 10 Constitution saving throw. You get the dash, but if you fail, you take a point of exhaustion.
Okay. Oh, I still have one more free dash. I only used 3.
Yeah.
Right there, we said it's 30.
Yeah, I'll just move 30.
Alright. So you still have one free dash. There are guards here. You passed him on your way out.
Yeah.
And really, you know, the distance for roleplay for noise is, you know, not as far as the movements here, but you know, we going with it. It works. Bell has essentially broken line of sight.
Does that mean I'm gone? What does that mean?
Roll a stealth check for me, sir.
Okay.
Noted.
I'm well,
If they,
we'll roll.
yeah, that's pretty sad. However, they are heavily distracted with Leehorn.
That's
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He did. Sword Burst has a verbal spell, right?
I believe Swordburst does have a verbal component.
I am going to
It
say,
has a vocal component, yes.
yeah, the spell itself also Sword Burst. There's probably some audio effects of the spell going off, and the dog just happened to avoid it. You have a crossbow trained on you. I said, get down. Where's your friend?
Who do you mean?
Ooh, who are you?
Hi, could I say the same thing? Your dog here has almost tried to take my leg off. Oh, why don't you lower your crossbow and tell me what in the hells is going on here?
Make a deception check.
We say it's a performance check for,
No, you are trying to deceive him.
Good try, though.
Nice try. I appreciate the
24.
effort. 24.
Oh, natural 24.
You kind of get up close and grab his dog and prepares to go off. We go to Bell.
Yes.
It's your turn.
Are we still in initiative?
I think I just exited the initiative.
I think.
Walk past.
I
Is
have
the gate
lost connection.
closed?
Yeah, I just lost it as well, but it popped back up for me. I refreshed it and then load up. Yeah, you can get in and do this. We're gonna.
I was asking if the gate is the gate closed, or can I just
No,
walk
it's
through it?
it's open and you show your pass and you can get in.
Okay. Cool. I'm just gonna walk.
I mean, they have the guards have no reason to stop you.
Yeah. I'm just gonna walk past like nothing's happening, nothing's going on.
All right.
And a mass chicken.
It's not illegal to hold a chicken.
Yeah,
They
Am
do
I-
know your face though.
Yeah.
The guards of the farmer.
The guards. So y'all go there. Leehorn, what you doing? Where you going?
Well, is the farmer currently heading off towards the city still, or?
Yeah, it's the last direction he had. Actually,
Alright,
let's roll a d20 real quick. Nope, he said south. Because there's no way they're bringing a stolen chicken inside.
Alright, well, in that case, as they're heading down south, I'm gonna start making my way uptown.
Walking fast.
And we're faces passing the homebound. And we're out of line of sight of each other, right? Like, he can't see me anymore.
Correct.
I'm gonna drop my disguise.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see, that wouldn't take any action. I've only used one of my dashes, if I remember correctly. I'm gonna use another one to
You've
head toward.
used two.
Oh, he's two. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I got. Yeah, so I got two more then. I'm gonna head this way
Mm-hmm.
and start making my way towards the bridge.
Okay, you guys have broken combat and the chase has ended essentially.
We got away with it.
Flint, how long you staying in the fields?
Well, hopefully during all of this, I was going to make my way over to. This is water, right?
Yeah.
I was just gonna swim my way the hell out of this situation.
Sure, you can jump in the river. It's a few feet deep. Not much.
Yeah, I'm just gonna swim my way the hell out.
Okay. You swim out. You guys get back to the inn.
I was already soaked, so I might as well commit to the river.
Okay.
Hey, DM, can I have a short rest?
Takes an hour. You getting back to the inn, taking a short rest?
Yeah, we can all go. We
Yeah.
can all take a short rest.
Okay.
Actually, so I'd like to regain my 2 spell slots.
Yeah. About 7 or 8. I would say everyone else, but the only one present here is Trinity.
Maybe come join the chaos.
Alright. So.
Oh, now we have 2 ravens and a chicken.
Okay.
Should I call? Should I call her?
What do you think you should call her? Perhaps Deborah?
Call her Deborah or Debbie.
I think her name's Deborah.
We'll call
In between this, let's take a quick break real quick.
Okay.
So guys, we'll be back in Okay, we're back. I'm gonna go back here. Nope, I should have done that properly. It would have looked nicer. Oh well. Be here now. So, as we... return capital. In the capital, the party recollected. Trinity, you do come too. You wake up in the morning, you go downstairs, and you find Belle has a chicken.
Please don't tell me to kill the chicken and off the feathers and prep the chicken. I don't do that stuff.
No, it's my. No, it's my pet. It's my. I got a chicken.
Oh, I thought you brought chicken in to make breakfast because it's breakfast time.
No, it's not food.
But chickens are foods, are they not?
No, this one is not.
What makes that one so special?
Because her name is Debbie.
Oh, so naming a chicken makes it special. Got it. Don't kill named chickens. Got it. Did you guys already get breakfast? You guys all seem kind of geared up and ready to go already. How long have you guys been up?
4 o'clock.
I did hear half elves don't need much sleep. I didn't know you guys didn't need that much sleep. Interesting.
I was trying. Then the water happened. Twice.
And yet, the second one was your fault, now wasn't it?
The second one was still both of yours fault.
I couldn't see how I was involved in the second one.
A chicken heist.
To be fair, I didn't know it was a chicken heist. Also, to be even more fair, we forced you.
Touche.
You guys get into some strange
You
things
promised
when
me
I'm not
shopping.
around.
Yes, we do. Also, you promised me shopping. We got chased by an angry farmer and a dog with a crossbow.
To
Alright?
be fair, I thought we were actually going shopping. How
By the
about we
way,
get back to
the
Markaj?
shop. Is it shops back home should have better stuff, anyways.
Tell you what. But I will pick you up a road snack item on the way out of here when we're getting ready to leave. That sound fair to you?
Yeah.
Alright. Let's see here. I know I'm ready to go. Are you ready to go, Belderoth?
I'm ready whenever you all are.
How many
Excellent.
people can ride on a horse?
2 if you're lucky.
Like
Two with
Because
your...
I have a mount now, so I was gonna let Vinny's character ride with me.
Natasha.
Natasha character ride with me.
A shiny.
Yes.
It's after dawn now, right?
Yeah.
Let's see who we pull out of the great bag of tricks this time.
Isn't six a wolf?
6 is a giant badger.
Giant badger, that's what it was. They have various, it's like a, by the way, for breakfast, it's like a buffet.
We're totally
That's 2 badgers and a weasel. Okay. Can we ride these giant badgers?
No,
No? Okay.
they are not size large. I don't think they are. I think they're mediums. Yeah.
Yeah, medium beast.
You would try and put that elk.
Either the elk or the wolves. Yeah. And everyone just sees Leo Horn sitting there looking perplexed.
Pulling out animals.
simply just pulling out these giant badgers and the weasel. The two badgers looking confused, pulling out the weasel. I could have used you last time I was looking for you. Well, Fredericks, this is unfortunate.
This poor human comes around the corner with a plate of refreshments for the buffet. It just stares at you with a slightly slack jaw. Sighs heavily before replacing the food and walking away. He just knows there's going to be cleanup.
Trinity, would you like to snuggle the badger?
Is it, what kind of badger is it? Above table? What gender? What kind is it? Does it have a name? Blah, blah, blah. It's like, can I know
Currently
anything?
unnamed badger. Not sure. I mean, like it's a proper English-looking badger, and Leahorn didn't pick it up and look to see what was underneath it.
Can we just say a female to be more adorable and to less worry about genitals?
Those weren't even going to be a thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
but that's just where my brain goes. It can't stop.
Sure.
She sees your creature and goes over to it and picks it up and snuggles with it. And gives it a
As
big
you
fat
get
hug.
closer, he's kind of like walking on its hind legs a little bit. As you get
Mhm.
closer, it kind of raises its arms for uppies.
Like it. Oh, uppies! She uses her 16 strength and picks it up and like bear hugs it.
You get hugged back, kind of awkwardly
Yay.
because limbs don't really work too well that way.
Short T-Rex limbs.
Yeah.
This is squishy. This shall be mine. I claim it as mine. Sorry.
Frederick went last told, you know what? We should probably work on getting on the road as soon as possible. Yeah. Let's finish up our breakfast, I guess. Yeah,
I just want to say, this version of Frederick, you called it, is my favorite.
Me and Belderoth have mixed feelings about this version of Frederick.
Well, I claim Frederick in this version. That's all I'm going to say.
The other badger is looking jealous and sad.
I'll take it. No. Who is his new friend?
You walk over to it and like give it a pity, like you can cuddle with me, and it kind of like sadly takes your hand as it knows it's an afterthought.
Poor
I'll get
creature.
it,
I didn't hear there was two of them. That was my bad.
And a weasel, which is great.
And a weasel.
I'll scratch underneath its chin.
The,
We have a zoo basically now, don't we?
the weasel is distracted with food.
We should totally run the zoo out of this bag. Make some money.
Then, sorry, Belderoth. Do you think we can get the weasel drunk?
Sounds like a question for another time.
Indeed.
Alright, so how are you guys getting back to the city?
I'm riding on my whatever you let me. I have to figure out how it spelled. Word.
The demigryph?
My demigryph. Yeah, I had to look at the word for it. Lavender. It's a demigryph. It is a hybrid of a like warhorse and a actual hippogriff to make a wingless, slightly between the sizes of them, so it's not as big as a hippogriff, but bigger than a horse.
Yeah, I saw your drawing for it. It was adorable.
So how are you guys getting back?
I'm riding Lavender with Nat on my on it with me.
Mm-hmm.
Natasha on it with me, and we probably get back faster. I'm not sure how fast everyone else can be unless they have a mount.
Are you leaving them behind?
Car was a bitch.
Just kidding. I'm just kidding. question. Is there a way to maybe be faster if we attach a wagon to Lavender and have
It,
her
you are
pull?
putting. I mean,
Do a small
you don't
version.
have a wagon that would hold
No,
everyone.
I'm just asking if it would be faster because if it would be, then we can go get one.
A
If it's not,
horse and
then scrap.
carriage would be faster than walking.
Because the demigryph's strength is an 18, so they have a lot of strength. Cool. So I was just asking if it would be faster to do it that way, because I could ask the party. Will you want me to see if we can
Here.
get a wagon of sorts that we can attach to Lavender?
Such a bad idea.
Because none of us are as fast as Coach.
It's true. It would be a good idea, maybe.
And I don't want to be mean and go on riding my mount while you guys are walking, because that seems kind of like my God would disapprove that. I mean, I could let someone else ride Lavender, but like I feel like it'd be more beneficial to see if we can get a ride.
So you can easily find like a stable master or a cart store or whatever and look for them.
We can shorten the RP and say
Yeah.
let us know if we find one and how much it costs, and then I can.
They cost 100 gold pieces to buy a carriage.
Let's see how much I have on me. I have enough gold on me. I feel like it would be a useful thing to have for future.
This is a simple carriage with no cover on it,
Yeah,
but it is big enough for
I feel
everyone to
like-
fit in.
I feel like a cover can be added in the future if we want a cover in the future. I feel like this would be a good investment. I have 260 to spend, so I can lose 100 and still be somewhat well off.
You would probably want to buy an additional horse to keep up with speed, because you gotta, What,
You
Leon?
strap the badges up to it.
What strength do the badgers have?
The giant badgers have a strength of 13.
That's not how that works. What else you guys got? I'm gonna need a little bit more for that to work.
Oh, I mean,
That,
you got that too.
no.
Why wouldn't one mount work?
I mean, it would. It's just not gonna be as fast, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because that's one mount carrying 6 people and a carriage.
Well, there's not 6 of us currently here, though.
Okay, you got 5 people and a carriage.
How much is a horse?
A draft horse is 50 gold.
Unfortunately, I got to win around on my ass.
Does anyone
5
have any money to pitch in?
5 platinum.
I got.
I
some
can pay the 5
gold.
platinum.
Okay. Belle owns a horse and Trinity owns a carriage.
And a horse.
Okay.
Or a.
Well,
Demigryph.
it's a demigryph and it's a spectral steed. But yeah.
Semantics. It's a miniature pony with wings. Give me a break here.
It's bigger than a pony.
It is bigger than a pony.
It's like hippogriff is huge. If you look at, I can actually.
Yeah,
get
it's the
you
size of a
the
war
size
horse, I
chart.
think.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is big. Okay, so you guys get your other draft horse to make it so you're not working the hell out the demigryph. You guys get back to town. You typically. Oh no, it's the vehicle. Yeah, you guys can get there in the day. It's most of the day, but you do get there. You are. It's about 2 o'clock when you pull into Markash. Gulch, what have you been doing today? Waiting in the campus or by gate? I surprised you, didn't I?
Coulter's not ready to not be muted.
He got comfy.
Yeah, demogryphs are big.
They're like a slightly bit bigger than a basic horse.
Yeah, 260 centimeters.
Mm-hmm. They are a Warhammer
Yeah.
crossover mount.
So you guys, we'll just say you guys managed to meet up.
Yeah, Hippogriff is about 10 feet tall.
Yeah. And you have about an 8 foot tall draft horse, because draft horses are big. They're Clydesdales, or draft horses.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
After the stream, I can give you the lore of how they're made.
so we meet up, and where do you guys go inside the city first? As you meet up with Gulch, and he tells you to that Padme is doing heavy research to try and find anything she can on it.
To give our update to the teacher,
Totsky, yeah.
Kotsky. That's where I think Leorn would go.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I think that's where we should all go, personally.
Yeah. Let's all terrified go through all the pets you guys collected over the time he was away.
Okay, so you have
Well, yeah, 3.
2 badgers.
More than
No.
one.
You have more than 3. You have 2 badgers. What is it? A ferret or whatever the fuck it is?
Weasel.
A weasel.
A weasel.
2 ravens and a chicken. That's 6.
We building Noah's Ark over here.
You don't have to worry about feeding 3 of them.
Yep. So,
We're just gonna put stuff in just 'cause we don't need
Lily.
it.
Bye. You guys make it to Professor Totsky's office. Yes, come in, please. I've been waiting for this. As she turns and grabs a stone and places it on the desk.
I'm going to throw the vial that had the stuff in it at her.
You make an attack roll, sir. D20 plus your dex mod. As you do not have proficiency in vial weapons.
That's just vile.
I know, right?
18.
18?
Yep.
You see her raise her hand across her in front of it, and it splatters on this arcane shield. If there was anything else that had happened, I would have counted that as your demerit.
Sorry, I had to let the dogs out of my room.
Now,
They were whining.
what did you find? She
Minor illusion to produce like the image of what we saw. Starting at Flint popping open the barrels like he's busting open kegs.
You're gonna
As
tell,
she-
so I'm Flint.
As she has said it, she puts her hands on the stone, and this poof, of little magic goes out around it before you start to do anything. So, I'm gonna need you to roll again, because I've had you roll every time for it. I need you to roll something to change how the spell works.
Alright.
Instead of stop motion picture.
I mean, isn't all animation stop motion?
Eh, you know what I mean.
Yeah. Performance, maybe?
Only because you're a bard.
That's an 18.
Alright, you managed to get enough in sequential order that it works.
So we got down into the cave, found there were some cultists there, part of the blood cult, trying to do some sort of unknown blood magic. As you can see here, Flint decided to pop the pigs open like he was popping heads. After that point, the blood went to the floor drank it up like it was his last drink, and last call in the bar, and then we proceeded to go try to fight the blood cult leader. The blood cult leader, for whatever reason, had a hard-on for Bill Roth, and proceeded to, well, you know that little kobold who was always in the cafeteria screaming blood for the blood god? I think he turned into his god.
Feels I'm not talking too fast. Deadly Horn takes a big breath. Right. Slowly
But because Bill Roth picked something up, and honestly, he deserved a spot there.
slowly turns to look at Flint. What in the hell were you doing?
I wasn't thinking, that's for sure.
Well, that was very obvious.
I thought maybe it would help.
But
Okay.
but you weren't thinking, right?
Joke's on him. They didn't get all the blood, and I pulled out the vial I still had. See? Vanessa.
Did you get that from the casks or the
Asks.
Leave it here. We'll look into it to make sure it's not anything too special.
Well, here you go then. I want that back.
I don't know if I want to give it back to you.
Yeah,
I don't know if
I wouldn't trust Flip.
I don't trust you with the amount of blood you spilled in the blood coals inside of the dungeon that drinks blood.
Potato. Mistakes happen. We're still alive, aren't we?
Are you?
Yeah, I hope so.
Alrighty then.
When was the last time you checked?
Touche.
Fair point.
Alright, I'll help you test this real quick.
What?
Alright, Flint's going to test this. Are you really alive? Are you ready? Is the organ ready to punch him in the face? Alright then.
If he bleeds, he's alive.
If he bleeds normal blood, he's alive. Because he could bleed black goo. Oh, other random liquids.
This ain't Dreyfus, this is someone else.
You don't know what could have happened to
This is
him in that
Dreyfus.
cave. You have no idea what could have happened to him in that cave. There was so much rituals going on. We could have been cursed. Who knows? We still need to go to a temple to make sure we're not cursed.
I'm pretty sure it's safe to say that we're not cursed.
Until a temple person says we're not, I don't trust them.
I mean, I did get cursed.
You got cursed?
And I almost died. Like, 2 times.
Yeah, Bell went to near death too many times to want to count. It was not fun. We also lost him for a bit there.
You lost him for a bit.
Yeah, some creature grabbed me and it teleported me away, and I almost died, and then I got cursed, and then Trinity healed me.
Can you can you describe these creatures? As she's rubbing her temples now.
I can.
black skin and black fur. Very skinny on hind legs, almost with a hyena-like face.
I'm gonna pop up a minor illusion that go along with his description of it.
Okay. Huh. Huh. Oh my. You saw them where exactly? She goes over and pulls out a map of the area. And pulls out basically this map. And she like puts a hand over where the Sedgemoor is.
They were in the forest here, and then inside the Sedgemoor.
Well, those creatures are called measles, and they're not originally from this plane.
And they're plain old no beings? Interesting.
Correct. Somebody had to bring them here. Well, this is certainly be interesting. And Miss Trinity, this your record will be cleared. Don't worry. Same with
Yeah,
you,
much appreciated.
Mr. Flint.
I will try not to gain a record again because I don't like it. It feels wrong.
I appreciate that. All right.
I think our group deserves some means of compensation, considering we were put through a lot more than we bargained for.
Oh, what would that be?
Some kind of payment would be nice.
Near death is probably a lot more than what we expected for.
I'm inclined to agree, actually.
Of what?
Well, yes, we were able to accomplish what you're asking for. We managed to pull in information for you about this blood cult that was going on there, and we tried to stave it off.
Can we get paid for the bonus blood cup information? And it is okay if you want to pay cut Flint for causing issues with the blood cult. Understandable there. But the rest of us, we didn't cause any issues like that.
I'll pass it along. The dean
Should
will
we
decide
appreciate
that. Flint say thank you. But for the time being, do take care. Perhaps don't die again.
And perhaps, I'm leaning in. Would you know where I could possibly find books about other worlds?
There should be some notes in the higher tiered sections in the bibliothèque.
Would I have access to that?
Well, yes, the bibliothèque isn't necessarily restricted to grades. It's just most students don't have, they have, certain tiers of knowledge they have to research, so it's sub-organized to pertain to that. There are some books that are, designated as grade students get priority, as those books usually pertain to their classes. But you can check out any book there. I do believe your other friend went in Padme. Miss Padme decided to go there first. She's been there all day today. Or somewhere like that.
Thank you for your time and for meeting with us. We can discuss all this. We'll get out of your head now.
I do apologize for it becoming what it was. You were only supposed to simply pour it on there and be done. Everything else wasn't supposed to be there.
I guess you can never truly be aware of how safe the world is.
Unfortunately, no.
But I still do agree with my friends. Payment for the trouble would be kind.
Yes, and the headmaster will deal with that.
Should we go talk to the headmaster now?
Oh
Or
no, he'll
let-
he'll have somebody deliver your payments to you.
Okay.
A reward he deems sufficient, hopefully. He's not a... what's the best word?
He's not a giving man?
No, he's extremely fair in what he pays.
Okay, that's good.
It's just not certain if fair is always right or not. He's a very linear mindset. Certain things have certain values, and that's what they are. But I will pass this along. I will emphasize the nearly dead part as well.
Thank you, Cotton Mountain. As everyone just see Leon just leave.
Do have a good rest of your year.
You as well? Hopefully we don't have any more issues.
Agreed. As you guys leave and the door closes, unless anyone else has anything else to say. The door closes, as you guys can hear a super heavy coming from the
Poor
other
man
side.
don't get paid enough to deal with this.
You hear a muffled "fuck."
Language.
So for the rest of the day, what do you guys have any goals, or what are you going to do with the information you have right now?
Straight towards the bibliotheca to try to find books on other worlds, specifically that, whatever the fucking world, whatever the hell Barovia is in.
Okay.
I'd probably go, or whenever you want to hit it, to Madam Taylor, but you can hit that whenever you want to hit it.
Okay.
Who's Madam Taylor again?
You don't know.
Yeah, in character you don't know. Above character, like my teacher and all the sneaky legal crap.
I thought you were going to some special tailor. I was like, I want to go. I want to get a special new outfit. Oh, that's That's a big thing.
Trinity and Belle go suit shopping. Next episode.
You're going to Madame Taylor. I need a new outfit. I need
Oh, Taylor.
some lighter, more stealthy gear that's high quality.
Don't think that's the kind of tailor he's talking about.
Oh, okay. Confused, but okay. I guess they only provide suits, and I don't wear suits.
All right. So Trinity, are you going? I'm sorry, I might blinked a little bit there. Are you going with them to the bibliothèque?
I guess I don't have
That
any other
is.
plans to go anywhere else.
Okay.
Well, Nat's gonna like stop by the blacksmith,
Mhm.
check in, and then go back to the bibliothèque.
Okay. Since we're all going to the bibliothèque, Gulch, where are you going?
I think he's
don't
still
know.
Devoned. Oh, he's back. Never mind.
I do not know.
When Trinity sees Gold, she's just gonna point Goat in the direction of all the new companions that the boys have collected while he was away.
Oh yes, Gulch.
They
There
have
are two
6.
ravens, one chicken, 2 badgers, and a measle. Sorry,
They have
no,
6
not a measle.
pet.
Weasel.
Weasel.
I was gonna say you can't go to school unless you have your measles shot.
Yeah.
Don't
She's
we
just
give
gonna
my
point-
kids measles?
Trinity's just gonna go to Goat and say, "You missed so much. It's probably a blessing you weren't there because you probably would want to eat that chicken they collected."
Who's chicken?
His chicken, and she points to whoever has the chicken currently. I forgot the name.
Bell
Sorry, name
probably
blank.
has the chicken in his arms.
Yeah, Bell has a chicken, and according to him, it is named, so it is not food. It is fruit.
Okay. Okay. No one wants to eat the animals anymore.
Gold wasn't there for any of the pet shopping or pet acquiring, was he?
No, he wasn't even in Shybert.
Dropped off what's her face and then ate and went to bed.
She's gonna, if you allow it, she's gonna give you a greeting to her new companion, Lavender. But we don't have to RP that if you don't want to.
What's
She's just
Lavender?
gonna. Lavender is my
Demigriff.
Demigriff. Words are hard. Bring.
How'd you get a
Is that-
demigriff in my room?
So technically, they're not in your room.
I'm in my room. You're
No,
in my room.
They're outside currently. I was saying I have one outside. So all that happened was I spent 10 minutes and prayed to my God for some kind of like companion, and boom, there they were. And we have like a mind communication kind of link, so it's kind of creepy and kind of cool.
So you're telling me, if I pray to the sky, it's gonna give me chickens?
Possibly, if you pray to the right God.
Oh,
Preferably Helm, because Helm is the best God out there, but to each their own.
okay. Give me a moment. And he's like trying to process this new information of praying and getting chickens.
Make a religion check really quick.
You know,
I really hope it's a high roll, stupidly.
I have 0 to this, so here we go. 19.
19.
Please let something
Sorry,
happen.
the wrong. Nope. Yep. 0. So 19.
Please let something happen.
You know. Sylvanas, Shantae, Myliki, I guess Milar. They're kind of nature related / animal related deities. There's others, but those are the bigger ones. those would probably be your best bets to pray to.
Okay. He'll look out his window and up at the sky. I would like 5 chickens.
I would like 5 chickens.
Okay, that was good prayer. Let's go.
You would also know that Malar is the evil god of lycanthropes and the god of evil lycanthropes. I'm doing some other things.
There's 2 bells on the map.
Is there?
There is.
Yeah, there's one that's further north and tilted at like a 90 degree.
Yeah.
Oh.
That bell's going all the way up in the corner.
Quick question. Lore question.
Mhm.
Saloon is the goddess of the moon and stuff. She's also a goddess of
Of good lycanthropes. Yeah,
right?
that was in the DM I was sending you.
Okay. Because I'm like, I know Malar, I know Shar, but I'm pretty sure Saloon is good.
Yeah, Saloon is good.
Okay.
Preferably, you have to pray for like a duration of time, but if you only want to do a short prayer,
my request, they're gonna push it up to the high tiers, the managers and whatnot. It's all taken care of.
okay. Do you want to join us while we go and do some research on the stuff that we found?
Does that mean we gotta read books and be quiet in the library?
Not necessarily. There's other ways to do research.
Okay, I'm down.
Oh,
So now
what's this
I got Ghost to join the party. Root.
DM?
What was that laugh for? That was kind of
It's a
neat.
response
I
to
messaged a message. Like, right as you're done praying, Nat just pops her head in. It's like, you want a chicken, Gulch? My family has a farm. They sell livestock. I'm sure I can get you one.
I would love a chicken, thank you.
Well, your god was kind of fast.
I know, right? It's great.
Who did you put that request out to? I'm curious. Who did you think of, Gulch? You can DM me if you want.
Head
Be right
empty,
back.
just looking at the sky, asking for a chicken.
Okay.
It was a particular cloud that stood out in the sky.
There's one cloud that hasn't moved in 5 hours.
It's staring at me, I know it. Alright, in the biblioteca, investigation rolls, everyone that's going.
I probably, by this time, would have started to leave and do my thing, so I wouldn't be going.
7. Nope, sorry. 9.
25.
Sorry, I'm back.
Investigation, ma'am.
Me?
Yep.
That should be obvious if you'll be able to look at the little man here. Nine. Don't you love my negative intelligence?
Don't you guys love having that Natasha character there?
Aren't you guys happy I kidnapped this lovely Natasha? She's totally here against her will. I mean, willingly wants to be here.
Totally didn't cast friends.
I could pick that spell up, to be honest.
about everyone look in Discord. It takes you guys. Natasha, what exactly are you looking for? I know Leohorn's looking for extra planar things, right? That's what you said.
Yep, that is correct. I'm looking for any reference to Barovia, and anything about how to get to another plane, find one's plane of origin, etc., 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 and so forth.
Okay.
I would
Everyone
say that she's pretty much scoured this library biblioteca several times before.
Yeah.
So she is looking for any nook and cranny where a book might have gotten past her that's probably old, because no one's, as far as she knows, no one's heard of blood magic before. She's looking for the oldest, crustiest, most falling apart book she can find in some corner.
All right. Okay, so we're gonna hit Natasha last. Trinity, what you looking for? What's your focus?
He's looking. We're in the library, right?
Yes.
Okay, just make sure I'm in the right mindset. She's looking for books on cults and blood cults and creepy hooded people, and books on people who could teleport. And she's looking very poorly because she has negative investigation. She's searching. She's throwing a very wide net. Too wide.
Force hacking.
But
Yeah. Trinity, you as you begin looking, you find lots of things about cults.
she scratches her head in kind of disbelief that there's so many types of cults she's unaware of.
Yeah, there's very, very wide range of cults. In fact, you grab so many books, you look like the meme where they have 17,000 books around them, and they take up an entire library table with more books than they're going to read that day. And it's all because there's a word in there that looks like cult or is cult on the title. Or there's this really suspicious picture on the front.
So she's also has an 8 intelligence, so she's like overwhelmed.
Yeah, you dove way too deep, way too fast. So you're not getting a whole lot of information, but you do get that a lot of cults do involve blood. You're not getting blood magic though. Flint, did you say what you were looking for exactly? I forget.
I was looking for flintlock pistols at one point.
Are you still looking for flintlock pistols?
Yes.
Okay, in the market. Why are you so quiet on my end? Will you speak a little bit more? Are you speak again, Flint?
What?
Okay, I don't know why. Discord. So like Discord has been like super loud on my end, but like quiet on Streamlabs all day, and it's been so strange.
You said something about that the other day when I was streaming too.
So like on when you were streaming, on Mystic Stream, you were a great volume. You were at perfect volume with everyone else. On your stream, you were quiet. Everyone in Discord was quiet. The game was, I would say the game was quiet, but it was at a good temperature, or is at a good volume if everyone else was at a good volume.
Maybe it's the desktop thing I had to raise up then.
Oh no.
I don't know.
The game was a nice lukewarm temperature.
It was like it was like a good temperature to where it didn't overpower everything else. So we
Yeah.
Uh,
Pistols. I need another ranged weapon to throw on the arsenal just in case of an emergency. Oh, I'm out of air hose? Well, Pew pew.
Okay, this one's better. You can find some merch to fast line this. You can find some merchants. They're selling them for 50 gold a piece. That's better than a pistol.
I can hear the drooling.
Or- No, that's bad. I only got 75 gold. I only
Do
got
you
75.
think Nat made one?
Would you like to know how much a regular pistol is in D&D?
Yeah.
250.
What the fuck? Can I haggle to get a deal for 2 of them? I'll give them all my gold. As long as I get one, I'll haggle.
Sure. Give me a haggle price and a persuasion check.
76 for a pair of flintlocks and a persuasion.
70 for a pair of flintlocks?
I got an 18.
A flintlock is 65.
I think it was 50. Hey, yeah. Wow, I forgot his name for a second. Yeah. Oh, it's the teacher.
What?
Leohorn.
Leohorn ain't here,
Leohorn.
bitch.
That mother trucker.
Everyone else is at the bibliotech.
Why is it the library?
Researching.
Research.
Oh yeah, that's right. Duh. It's been a long night. Okay, don't judge me.
Oh my god. Why are you so goddamn quiet right now?
I don't know.
He's kind of whispering.
Oh, okay. It was like, he just kept getting quieter and quieter. I was like, what the fuck?
Call me back. Boost.
For 2 of them, he'll offer you 100.
Ah, my dad's home. Dog's loud. Sorry, I'm gonna myself.
How about one flintlock for 40?
50.
46.
48.
47.
48.
48 then.
Deal. You have a flintlock.
I'll get paid when we go back to town. Do some work. Let's see. You said 48 gold is how much I paid for it?
Mm-hmm.
29 left. 29 and shit to the copper. Alright. Pleasure doing business.
Do you have any ammunition for it?
Oh, fuck. No. How much is the ammo? It takes just a regular, like a ball bearing. You can pretty much shoot, right?
Scroll.
Make a flintlock pistol sword in this?
We'll find different ones later. I'll find you a collection later so we can do this off stream.
Yeah.
And get back to this. Because there's all sorts of different types of ammunition you can load into them. So it's the upside to flintlocks. Into pistols and stuff. Leohorn.
Yo.
You find nothing on Barovia. You do, however, find some notes of there are teleportation spells of strong magic levels that can shift between the planes. There's always a surefire way to find out if you're from this dimension or not with a banishment spell.
Indeed.
But it's rather risky if you can't get back.
Yeah.
So, there are several rituals you found to that can possibly find out if you are attuned to this plane. But you can assume those are probably costly for the time of the people who can cast them. It's moderate level divination magic that can do it.
Given off my knowledge of myself and my sources of magic, would I be able to tell whether or not this is something that I would be able to do at some point in the future?
Possibly, if you focused on it. And then our dear friend NPC slash repeat player Natasha, you delve into all this little secret hidden corners that nobody else knows of. You find all of the darker stashed away books that you passed right by. Where you reach a spot that you've been in this bibliothèque enough times to know the exterior dimensions of this place. As you go through them, there's this gap in interior space hidden behind walls that just doesn't feel right that you find. On the base floor. What was your reaction to it?
For a couple of minutes, she's just like counting steps, like double checking. I was like, no, there should be space here. There's no space, so she's like looking for like levers or buttons or anything that would reveal a secret door.
Okay, we're gonna go off another investigation check that has been affected from your 25. Jesus
27.
Christ. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Rolled a 19.
You keep searching for something and you can't find anything, and you start looking for like a loose piece of wood on the wall, and it doesn't click at first, but the wall doesn't feel exactly like wood. You see texture, and you think at first it's just because it's sanded and painted. And then you realize it's far too smooth for even that. And as you push more intently on it, your hands start to almost push into the wall.
It's just like portal walls. It's just like walls, like kind of resistant, kind of like Jello, but you can go through it.
Extremely resistant. But you think you could go through it if you pushed harder.
So low.
Yeet. As you continue to push your way into it more intently, you also get the feeling this is a a mental gymnastic as well as physical force. There has to be a certain level of mental intent to go through the wall. And as you do, you see this dark, dusty hall staircase that heads down. No torches. There are scones, but they're all burnt out. As the air is stagnant.
She's gonna cast light on her goggles so she can see.
It's even less light than usual, as the darkness here almost consumes the light, hungry for it. Being separated from the light for too long. You have about 2 foot from that light source, instead of the regular 5.
She recognized this as like a magical darkness.
Yeah. But you can make it down. Are you going to tell the rest of the party about this?
Yeah, as soon as she like makes it through the stale jello wall, she's gonna pull out her she's gonna pull out the flip stone and I think she has Flint, Trinity. I don't remember if the other 2 got phones too.
No.
Okay, so she's gonna message them too and tell them exactly where to go.
You guys can all make it, and you find a wall.
I don't
You-
think Trinity has her phone out at the moment.
Oh, we gave it back to you, I think, at the end of that shopping trip.
Okay, I don't think that. But
Yeah.
you're good. So what are we doing?
Going through a false wall.
Ooh.
Do you guys see the kind of like super smooth wall that looks like wood but it's not wood?
I just thought that was like a patch that somebody like broke the wall and they patched it. Maybe I didn't think anything of it.
It looks exactly like every other wall.
It just looks like a normal wall to me.
As you can see, Natasha's hand kind of start to force its way back through as she walks through the door, or the hidden pathway.
Magical voodoo.
And she has to force her way through it.
Is it like an invisible wall that she's forcing her way through, or she's like pushing the wall out of her way?
Like she's
through
going
the wall.
through the wall. She is phasing through it. There
Creepy.
is
Okay,
no actual door.
Okay.
Oh, for reference, I've never seen this before, but it's kind of like trying to walk through like neck deep mud. Just like it's really hard. You gotta think about it. Like you gotta like visualize that it's like it's not there. Like you gotta think you can go through.
Trinity knocks on it. Does it sound like wood?
Yep.
So,
So it's not a real wall.
but it sounds like a real wall, and she's able to go through. This is confusing.
Then it's not real. It's
Not real enough, I guess, because she can go through it.
And also, it's like really dark. Like not like no light, but like I cast light and didn't really. I mean, it worked a little bit, but it didn't really work. I could only I could barely see my fingertips.
Well, you are kind of blind in dark areas, so.
Yeah, but light. I cast magic to make light, and I could still just barely see my fingertips.
That's crazy. Okay, so it's like maybe a magical darkness?
That
Ooh.
dark.
Hey, Gulch. Do you want to go in there?
Yeah, fuck it. Gulch will just walk right through the wall.
Okay.
It's not real, so it's not real. And it just walks through it.
Roll a wisdom save at advantage. I don't know. It feels like that should be a save for it.
The whole time, Natasha is only halfway out.
You get it at advantage.
Well, the magic people said it's not real.
Yeah,
It
it's
must
the
be
advantage
magic,
from your
therefore it's
mentality.
not real.
Yeah, it's at advantage because of your mentality.
Ooh, this is a wisdom save?
Yeah,
18.
good enough. Based on your mentality, I'd say that's good enough. But you straight up like almost like there's a tiny amount of give, but at first there's that solid impact. It's kind of like Oblek, where like you hit it and it's solid, but if you keep pushing on it, it'll start to morph around you. And when you get into it, there's this slight moment of panic. Well, probably not for Gulch, but for everyone else, of your face inside the door. And you can't breathe because there's no air inside the wall. But you hold your breath for that split second of, or like when you go scuba diving and you were about to take a breath and a wave hit that snorkel and water went in, there's that slight of that you were expecting to be able to breathe and then all of a sudden couldn't. There's that slight microsecond of panic before pushing the rest of the way. There is nothing easy for any of you about going through this door. There is a significant amount of resistance to pass through this, but you managed to get through it nonetheless.
Once Gulch gets on the other side, I knock on the thing while I'm on the library side and see if he can hear me and see if he's okay and alive.
Because Gulch is Gulch, I'll let you make a perception check. I'm sorry, Gulch.
Sorry, what's going on? Say that one more time.
Perception check based on hearing. Only because
This
you
is
are
why
you.
I made Gulch go first. Gulch, are you alive?
So
Can you hear me?
sorry. Trinity was saying something, and I have to make a perception check.
She is
to
trying to
find her?
see if you can hear her when you are inside versus her being outside of it.
Oh, okay. I was very confused.
Yeah, no worries.
Sorry.
Here. No, you're okay. Perception?
Yep.
Yeah. I chose you because you
21.
can give us more clues.
With a 21, you cannot make anything out, but you hear the slightest thumpings from the other side of a speech.
Thick wall. Thick wall, I'm guessing.
How loud is Trinity saying this, by the way?
As loud as she can without getting in trouble, because she is
Oh, but it's like in the library.
like she's more banging than verbally loud, I think.
So, you guys, who here has seen My Hero?
Yeah.
So, Trinity's banging on the wall, and Gulch's face just appears like a Togata. What's up?
Yeah, I mean, so her Trinity banging on the wall with like significant force from Trinity, you barely heard the thumping with a 21.
Okay. And this is a very sneaky place. I like this.
The air is extremely stagnant. It feels very old, very dusty, dry.
Well, like a fire can start in there very easily.
Gross. But yeah, his face will appear. What's up?
Bang!
Where do you place your face? Because you might get whacked.
He make a deck save, Trinity.
At least it's a positive, not a negative. Ooh, nat 21.
Awesome. Yeah, you managed to pull your hand out the way. You go, oh, no.
Careful where you pop out. You could have got hit.
It's okay, hurry up. And I'll grab her and I'll pull her in.
This is... Like,
I follow suit if I get dragged.
It takes your entire turn to get through this wall. For the amount of physical resistance, it's a mechanical number. Your entire turn to move 1 square through this wall.
God damn.
That's some extreme terrain there.
As in, your full movement, action, and bonus action. Even if you couldn't dash, it's your entire turn to get through this wall. So you guys can all get through this one by one. Everyone's dark vision is reduced to half. In fact, you see nothing until Natasha re-enters with her light spell up. Then you have half your dark vision. As there was no light to reflect for your eyes to see. As you proceed down this old, ancient... In fact, anyone... is anyone proficient in stone cutting? I don't think so.
I don't think...
Negatory.
Would anyone
I
have
think that's a proficiency that
researched...
someone can get.
Would anyone have researched architecture in any form? Or ancient civilizations?
Ancient civilizations, that would have. Not like architectures. Well,
I think Leohorn would have looked at architecture.
Okay. Natasha and Leohorn then. Make a history check.
I think the closest my character would get would be like ancient religions.
You can, Trinity. It would be a slightly higher DC, though. Nice.
Still do better than that.
Yeah. Trinity. While it's only quasi-related to ancient religions and languages and stuff, there have been pictures to go with the ancient things to prove that they weren't just myths. They were real. This is real history. There's this weird feeling in your gut. This is old. Keep in mind, the bibliothèque is not in the college. It is in the city.
Okay.
Leohorn.
So this is...
Yeah?
Does it feel older than the school?
Leohorn.
Yo.
The step style matches stuff from an ancient... The Mage Lords have existed as a system of body and control for 1,000 years. Give or take a little bit. There were other civilizations and groups in these lands beforehand that were united, and the constant wars were put to end by the Mage Lords. There was a certain architecture of the pre-Mage Lord era that matched this particular set of stone step cuts in this spiral staircase, which you notice is going the wrong direction. This is going counterclockwise down. which you would know that most spiral staircases are only tight.
It would allow you to be able to use your right arm.
Right arm is the
If
most
you're going
prominent.
down.
If it's counterclockwise going down, that means your right hand is prominent. Which would mean
We're on
that this is
top.
a defensive staircase from the top.
Well, this is interesting. Tell me, Natalie, how much do you know about older styles of architecture?
I mean, I've seen some. I've mostly like researched like current ones and like history of like current beings. I know some castles and like basic stuff. I haven't done a lot of
Okay.
study. Not that I can see anything.
So Leo Horn has light as well. He's going to cast it and kind of put it down near the steps. You see the steps here. How the steps are all slanted and slightly misshapen, and how it's going counterclockwise.
It's down
You know
there. I don't like
Indeed.
that.
You know how in a lot of those medieval castles, how the staircases were set up so you couldn't really use your right hand all that well in fighting. In case if the castle was being attacked, people from above could defend?
Yeah. Have to put your sword hand on the rails so you can climb. Weaker left hand.
Indeed. And yet, this staircase allows us to be able to use our right hands predominantly well. And I want to say that this staircase, its style predates the mage lords who united this land. And this is a downward staircase, built for a defensive fight. Was standing on top of something.
This is really not good, guys.
I think we should explore downwards. See what is down here.
As you proceed to go farther down, the air gets colder and surprisingly even drier. The dust that is settled on the ground is thick, and plumes come up with every step you take. After a few moments of you forget how many turns it is, you come into this hallway. Sorry. You come into this opening that has, from what you can see, it opens up a little bit to where there are old, decaying books on the bookshelves and tables in this little room. Dust coated every book and every surface.
Use prestidigitation to lightly blow away the dust off of a bookshelf as I want to approach it to see what books are on it.
Roll an Arcana really quick. Or you're not Arcana, you're a roll your spell modifier, so it's a d20 plus your modifier.
Mm-hmm. That's a 20.
As the spell starts to take effect, there's a slight movement onto the book, and it almost starts to tear, but then you manage to stop before it begins to do it.
Well, this is not good. Hmm. Oh, I couldn't do what I would like it to do.
You do successfully remove the dust.
Yes. However, I'd be unable to use it to try to rehydrate it.
Mm.
You said the air down here is drier?
The air is very dry.
Looking at the spines of the books, do any of them have titles on them?
Who is in the Dead Language Society? They do have some writings on them.
Yeah. I think I might have been.
I'm fairly certain Natasha and Trinity are.
I heard my name.
Were you
What
in
were
the
you
Dead
asking?
Dead Language Society?
Oh yeah. She thought that was fascinating. She wanted to
Uh-huh.
join it.
Natasha was as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
As you guys start to look at these books, you haven't learned these languages yet, but you two very specifically recognize them.
Ooh. Interesting. Is that one of the languages that we have saved to learn?
Was that a DM question or a...
Natasha, sorry.
Oh, okay. Natasha.
Was talking, I was muted.
Yeah.
Do we remember, would she remember the name or just like the symbols used in it?
Not the name. This is you recognize just enough to recognize it.
Because
I meant the name of the language. Not
Because what I have in my head is that like we have like a whiteboard that has a bunch of different dead languages written on, and then we like it's in order and we cross off the ones we all learn, and that's like towards like bottom
You're
of the
right.
list.
You're
not
right. You're a little
crossed
similar
off.
next to it, but yeah. So it is at 8:34. So we will wrap up here
Sorry.
this week.
Trust is yelling at you in the chat.
Trust is. Oh, I'm sorry. I was looking through DMs.
You're good. You're good. I just noticed.
Shy Trust. What do you see? Trust. What do you see?
He sees a shiny.
I see you. I see you too, Trust. I love you. Who came in at the end of shining bright like a diamond. We'll wrap up here with you guys finding an ancient and forgotten location
We're going tomb raiding.
underneath the Markash Bibliothèque. What we'll find out next week.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
I forget. I just closed down looking who's live. I do wish Streamlabs showed who was live. Afraid you know.
My dog's yelling at me. No.
You too, Trust. Tell Trust Junior I said I love you. He cute, and your wife, I guess. Trust Junior comes first. Okay, guys. If you're not already in the Discord, go ahead and make sure you have. If I could spell. Go ahead, check out the Discord. Go ahead, check out TikTok for some of the best clips. And if you guys go back and watch any of the VODs, go ahead and clip stuff. They might show up on the TikTok as well. We do have.
And give some of our players a follow. They're also here on Twitch on a pretty regular basis.
There we go. Trust and wifey said hey. Some squishy cuddles for you. Hope work wasn't too bad today, Trust. We're gonna go raid, We'll say hi to Batter. Love you guys all. It's been a late night, long day. Make sure you take care of you guys. Take care of yourselves. Stay happy, stay healthy. Love you all. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Be good at it.